The male body is not passive hardware drifting through life. It is a live power plant, a high-voltage system humming beneath the skin, converting breath, blood, and intention into usable force. Most men never feel this because their energy leaks before it compounds. From the first moment you decide to stop spilling it, something uncomfortable and electric begins to wake up. Attention sharpens. Stillness grows heavy. The mind realizes this is not entertainment anymore. This is leverage. Before we dive into the secrets of semen retention power, make sure you subscribe now and join our Telegram family. The link's in the description. Don't miss the exclusive insights and daily motivation that will keep your energy, focus, and discipline unstoppable. Your success journey starts today. If you are listening closely, you already feel it. That quiet pressure behind the eyes. That sense that something valuable is being conserved instead of wasted. Retention is not denial. It is a strategic pause. The body recognizes this pause as a signal of authority. When energy stops escaping, it reroutes inward, like capital being reinvested instead of burned. The system begins upgrading itself without asking for permission. Semen is not just reproductive fluid. It is information-dense matter. It carries hormones, enzymes, minerals, and chemical messengers that cost the body real resources to produce. When it is retained, the body does not panic. It optimizes those compounds are reabsorbed and redistributed. The brain gets priority access. The endocrine system recalibrates. This is not folklore. This is systems biology doing what it does best under constraint. The first shift happens in motivation. Dopamine stops spiking and crashing. The brain stops begging for stimulation. Focus stretches longer. Boredom becomes productive instead of painful. The nervous system realizes it no longer needs chaos to feel alive. This is where most men quit, because silence feels threatening when you are used to noise. But if you stay, the silence turns into clarity. Testosterone does not just rise. Sensitivity improves. The body becomes better at using what it already has. Mood stabilizes, sleep deepens, recovery accelerates. The baseline state upgrades quietly. No fireworks, no announcement, just a growing sense that you are harder to knock off center. So that is not confidence, that is coherence. Brain activity changes as well. Electrical rhythms slow and strengthen. The mind enters a state of relaxed alertness. Calm without weakness, focus without tension. This is why retained men report a strange mix of intensity and ease. Thoughts arrive cleaner, decisions land faster, emotional reactions lose their grip. The system is no longer fragmented. What people call aura is not mysticism. It is physiology expressed socially. When hormones align, when the nervous system steadies, when the body stops broadcasting desperation, others feel it. Not consciously, instinctively. Humans are still animals with sensitive radar. Energy is read before words are processed. This is where attraction shifts. It stops being performative. There is no chasing, no proving. Presence does the work. Eye contact lasts longer. Conversations slow down. People lean in without knowing why. This is not manipulation. This is regulation. A regulated system calms chaotic ones around it. The vagus nerve strengthens. Heart rhythms stabilize. Emotional resilience increases. You respond instead of react. Stress hits but does not stick. This is what real control looks like. Quiet, unbothered, unrushed. The kind of power that does not need validation. Every ejaculation is a cost. Natural, yes, but still a cost. When that cost is avoided, the surplus accumulates. Energy compounds. Sleep improves. Mornings become sharper. Long-term thinking replaces impulse. The prefrontal cortex takes command. Again, strategy returns. Discipline stops feeling forced. Ancient systems understood this without modern language. They called it different things, but they all pointed to the same principle. Preserve the essence, and the system refines itself. Today, we call it neurohormonal optimization. Same truth. New vocabulary. Retention does not suppress desire. It concentrates it. Desire becomes fuel instead of distraction. The body learns restraint and rewards it with authority. Voice tone drops. Movement slows. Eyes steady. The biology recognizes leadership within itself. You stop seeking attention because you generate gravity. You are not chasing approval. You are too busy executing. This is why doors open. This is why opportunities appear unforced. People trust those who trust themselves at a cellular level. The modern world trains men to leak energy constantly. Endless stimulation, endless release, endless distraction. Retention is rebellion against that economy. It is choosing depth over dopamine, control over chaos, As retention continues, the mind becomes quieter but more powerful. Thoughts align. Inner dialogue loses urgency. There is space between impulse and action. That space is where mastery lives. The body posture changes without effort. Shoulders settle. Breath deepens. The nervous system stops signaling threat. Others feel safe around you, even when you say little. Safety is magnetic. This is why animals respond differently. This is why environments feel calmer when you enter. Coherent systems influence incoherent ones. Order spreads. Retention also exposes weakness. Old habits surface. Unresolved emotions rise. This is not punishment. This is cleanup. The system finally has enough energy to process backlog. Growth feels uncomfortable because it is honest. Over time, ambition clarifies. You stop wanting everything. You want the right things. Purpose sharpens. Work quality increases. Time stretches. The days feel fuller without being frantic. This is not about becoming emotionless. Emotions become cleaner. Joy deepens. Anger becomes precise. Sadness passes without dragging you under. Emotional intelligence upgrades. The glow people mention is real. Skin tone changes. Eyes brighten, not because of magic, but because circulation, hormones, and sleep are aligned. Health is visible. Retention teaches patience, not passive waiting, but active containment. Energy held learns direction. Like water behind a dam, pressure builds until release is intentional and constructive. Social dynamics shift. You listen more, speak less. Words carry weight. Silence does the rest. People project onto calm because calm is rare. You stop defining yourself by possessions. Status loses urgency. Authenticity replaces display. That alone separates you from the crowd. In rooms full of noise, you become contrast. In chaos, you are signal. That is why attention follows without effort. Retention is not about perfection. It is about trajectory. Each day retained reinforces identity. You begin to see yourself as someone who finishes what he starts. The body rewards consistency. Hormones stabilize. Energy becomes predictable. That predictability is freedom. You wake earlier without forcing it. Sleep becomes restorative. Dreams vivid. The subconscious is no longer drowned in excess stimulation. Creative insight increases. Patterns connect. Solutions emerge without strain. The mind has bandwidth again. This state is fragile at first. Temptation tests it. Stress challenges it. But each time you hold, the system learns resilience. Eventually, retention stops being a tactic. It becomes baseline. You are no longer holding back. You are simply operating efficiently. The world responds differently to efficiency. People trust it. Systems reward it. Life flows toward it. This is why retained men feel older and younger at the same time. Old in wisdom, young in vitality. You are not above desire. You are above being controlled by it. That distinction changes everything. Energy stored seeks expression. Work, creation, leadership become outlets. Destruction loses appeal. The mind stops negotiating with weakness. Standards rise. Boundaries harden. Respect follows. This is not isolation. Connection improves. Relationships deepen. You bring presence instead of need. Retention aligns mind, body, and intent. Alignment creates power. Power attracts responsibility. You become reliable, to yourself first, to others second. That order matters. The aura is not something you wear. It is something you become when nothing is leaking. When you walk into a space, the field shifts. Not dramatically, subtly, enough to be felt. You stop asking what you can get. You ask what you can build. That question changes outcomes. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. The retained man does not chase peaks. He builds plateaus. Sustainable strength beats temporary highs. This is the quiet advantage, the unfair edge, the compound return no one sees until it is undeniable. Retention is not moral. It is mechanical. Treat it like infrastructure, not ideology. Once experienced, it cannot be unlearned. You know what you are capable of now. From that point forward, leaking feels expensive. Control feels natural. This is the power of semen retention. Not hype, not fantasy. A disciplined system producing predictable results. You are not becoming someone else. You are returning to a version of yourself that was always waiting.